possible for me as a person who is financial buoyant. I have the capital to just wake up in a day and say, okay, this is the business I want to do. I start putting my money into it.
Now, though it's your money, but it's not just possible for you to wake up just one morning and say you are starting a business.
Why?
Because business entails involve a lot of things. Uh, Aside your money, you need to look at some critical thing that you need to possess, some quality as an entrepreneur, as a business manager. Then you look at your business environment. You don't just dabble into what you don't know.
Money is not enough
It's not even the first thing.
to start a
No,
business.
no,
at
no,
all.
no. If you are considering starting a business, the first requirement is not money. So people think, oh, their headache is money. No, that's not correct. That's why you see so many business folding up, collapsing 1 year, even few days into the business. Because there are
Few days
lots,
to the
but
business.
yes, there are a lot of businesses, just 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, the business is already suffering. There are people who think they have all it takes. They put in money into the business, they discover that they are not making sales. There are some people in business as we speak now, they just know that they are opening the business is not making sales. And some people 1 year into 2 years into the business has collapsed. Because it's not just having money,
Hmm.
is what it entails. You need to understand, you yourself, there are some qualities you must possess.
As a person,
As someone who wants to manage a business, you look at your business environment too. Who are your competitors? Who are your prospects, buyers? Then you look at money factor.
okay, with that, let us go into the necessary factors
Then,
people should consider before even thinking of starting a business.
thank you. When you are considering starting a business, there are three key factor area, but we'll take each of the factor one by one.
Okay,
One of them is personal quality,
personal qualities.
suitability. Are you suitable to start this business? That's the first. The second factor is business environment. This business, who are the people I'm going to be doing business with? Who are my competitors? Do I have what it takes to compete with them? Then the other factor is business financing. Do I have all necessary money I need to start this business? So these are among other factors that you need to look at. But today, I will be emphasizing more on personal suitability factor.
Mr. Olamide, if you are talking of personal suitability factor as one of the major key to start a business, what does that really mean?
That's where I'm going. So I want to emphasize 6 major suitability factors that you must consider before you start any business.
Under one key factor, we are
So
breaking
I'm-
it down
I'm-
into 6.
I'll be talking now on personal suitability. Then afterwards, we can be talking about business environment. There will not be enough time for that. So I will be focusing today on personal suitability factors.
What are these?
What you need to possess as somebody who want to start a business. That's what we'll be looking at. And among those factors that you as a person that want to start a business should look at, number one is your motivation.
Motivation.
Yes.
Number one.
What is motivating you into the business? What is driving you to start the business is the first thing you need to consider. So many people are motivated by maybe money. Oh, a friend of mine is doing this business and is making money. Let me go into it.
I want to make money.
I want to make money too. That's not a good factor to start it. Good motivation to start a business. Some people are motivated by their challenges. Oh, they are going through tough time, and they believe that if I start a business, I'll be able to come out of that situation. That is not a good motivation
to start a business.
No, not at all. Some people are motivated by I'm jobless. Oh, I don't have any job presently. Let me find a business to do. Or I'm a civil servant. I don't really have the money I'm making is not enough. Let me go into a business. Those are not real motivation. If you are driven by a factor such as my friend is doing it, I want to do it.
I want
You are
to make
likely
money.
going to fail. Oh, I'm going through a tough time, because we call it a reactionary motivation. You are just you are using that business because you are reacting to a particular situation that you find yourself. Understand that you find yourself. So that is not enough motivation to start a business.
Okay.
Now, the real motivation to start any business as an entrepreneur is that you are solving a problem.
Wow.
You are meeting customer needs. If that your business drive is not motivated by, oh, there is a gap I want to fill, there is a value I want to create, there is a need I want to meet, you are likely going to give up when you are faced with challenges. So the first thing is, what is motivating you to start the business? So your key motivator, your drive, is very, very important to determine whether your business will succeed or your business will fail. That's why many businesses fail today. Because when it's money, I'm not making the money, let me give up.
Go to another business again.
My friend that is doing it appears he knows how to do it that I don't know. So such a person will give up. So the real reason for going into a business, any business whatsoever, is that you are there to solve a problem. There is a gap you have seen, and you want to fill the gap.
Something that is inadequate.
Yes. So you want to fill that gap, and that gap is not, like I always tell people, you are not just in business to make money.
Okay.
Business is not money-making venture. It's a problem-solving venture.
So when you try to solve problem,
the money will come. So when you make the motive, I want to make money, you are not likely, you're going to be frustrated out of the business.
When the money
is not coming. The money is not coming as you want. But if the motive is you are solving problem, that because you are there to solve a problem, that motive will keep you even when the going get tough.
When there are challenges.
Understand? So the real motive for any business venture that will succeed is you are there to fill a gap. You are there to solve a problem. Now, another factor that you need to consider that is a personal suitability factor is technical skills.
Technical skills.
Technical skills is very, very important. Whatever business you want to do, you must know what is required, the kind of skill that business is required to succeed in it. For instance, you want to go into graphic design.
Okay.
You are not a graphic designer. You just want to open the business to employ somebody to do that job. No. What happened when the person that you employ stop coming? Then the business is going to suffer. Some people, they build the business for somebody else to come and run for them.
They just have the capital.
They just have the money. Let me just create a platform. No skill. So whatever business you want to do, you must look at the technical aspect of that business. And whatever the technical aspect, at least if you don't have all, you should have some.
Like how to do the job.
Understand? Then you can now get people to do other aspects that you cannot do. Why? You are developing yourself in that area.
You will not relax.
No, you can't rely on people. Because anything can happen. Situation can change. So you need to first and foremost get the skill you need. But many of us that want to do business, we are always want it now. Oh, let me quickly do this business. Let me make the money now. That's one thing I love about Igbo people. If you look at the way how Igbo people do business, you will see that before you start that business, you will have gone through apprenticeship, training.
For years.
You can go to the training for 5 days. That's why you hardly see Igbo people failing in business.
They will have mastered
all the necessary
skills.
But some of us, More importantly, some of us who are learned, who believe that, oh, I'm a graduate, I'm a master holder, even when you tell some people you don't have the skill, they begin to argue with you.
Since I finished,
You don't know I'm a graduate. No, being a graduate is different from being a business manager, because you are operating in different world entirely. Understand? You can be trained to earn certificate. Certificate earning is different from life training. That's why you see so many people with first class certificate and poor life experience. Because what you get in school teach you to cram. Life teach you practical.
It's two different
words entirely. So you can earn first class certificate in university and live a third class life.
Wow.
Understand? Because it's a two different word. Business word is a practical word where you need to fail. In school, you don't fail. In life, you must fail to succeed.
So failure is part of the process.
But in school, failure is not part of this process. In school, you are punished for failing. In life, you need to fail to succeed.
Wow. So
it's a two different thing. The reason why, that's why you see people going to school, they come out, they can't do anything, because school only, and also in school, you don't collaborate. In life, you need to collaborate. If you collaborate in school, they call it cheating. But in life, you must collaborate to succeed. In life, in school, when you fail, you don't promote. In life, you need to fail to advance.
Wow.
So, these things, whatever business you want to do, you need the technical skills. And you must acquire the skill before the business. Some people, they are starting
fashion. Not putting money first.
No, not putting money first. That's why people lose money in business. They think everything about business is money. They keep looking for money. First thing in business is not money. First thing in business is capability. Are you capable to handle this business? Not that do you have money to handle the business. Money is not the first thing. If you don't have the skill, you put in money, you will lose the money.
Then the problem.
Understand? So the business will collapse. Then you begin to say, why? Because business is not something you can just go into. So you must. So the second factor that is very, very germane when you are considering starting any business is technical skill. Wow. Ensure you have all the skills before you start. Required
by the business
before you start. Wow. Not starting and begin to learn in the process. You're going to fail. So another thing that you need to have.
The third
one that is suitability, personal suitability factor before that you must consider start a business is business management skill.
So apart from the technical,
apart from technical skill that you need, that is it. We call it technical know-how. What you need to drive the business, the skill that will make you to exchange value for money. Because what you are doing in business is exchange of value for money. You are giving value, people are giving you money. You are solving their problem, they are giving you money. But you need a value to do that. And to have that value, you must be skillful. That's why somebody said the only skill that will be relevant in 21st century is a skill of learning new skill. So whatever business you are doing, you must have skill first. The necessary skill that business requires. You want to be a presenter now. You don't just jump into the radio and begin to talk. You need to sit and begin to talk. You need to go and learn. Sure. Understand? So whatever business, even if you want to do trading, you can learn skill of trading. But today people want to excel in something they know nothing about. They want to make money in something they don't have understanding of. They just want to make the money. It's just the money. It's just the money. That's why they're not making the money. So skill comes before money making.
Now we are talking about money.
The third one is business management. That's another skill. Apart from your technical skill, because you can have technical know-how and not know how to manage business. That's another different thing. You can be so brilliant in graphic design and not be a business manager.
So that is another problem.
That's another problem. So you can be skillful and not know business management.
How do we now solve that?
So you learn business management too.
Wow.
Understand? You need to know how to manage business, how to market, how to strategize, how to negotiate, how to every necessary things, costing.
How to identify prospective
Understand?
clients,
Costing and all of those things. All those things are very, very germane. So you must have business management. That's why you see some successful company, you see them traveling abroad to learn, you see them going to business school. In our community and society here, we hate learning.
Wow.
So, and that's why we are not growing. Because we hate learning. Some people, I've been in this business before you were born. It doesn't matter. Things are becoming new every day. Because what you used to yesterday may be out of use today. Look at in those days, if you want to be a cameraman, you need to, if you want to cover something very big event, you may have to possibly carry plane or whatever. But today with the use of drone, so you out of business. Look at before, to be a graphic designer, you need a laptop. With your phone today and software, you can design. So it means that you must. So that anyway, that's still talking about technical skill. So you must have necessary business management skill if you want to succeed. Another thing is
the fourth point.
Fourth one now is negotiation and persuasion skill.
Negotiation
and persuasion skill.
Who are you going to negotiate with?
You are into business to negotiate. You are selling. Business is an act of selling.
Okay.
Either selling a service or selling a product.
Okay.
So you must know how to negotiate, how to persuade. Don't say I'm a passive person. I don't like talking. Then don't go into business.
If you don't like talking,
no, don't go into business.
Is not for you.
Oh, I'm a side person. I don't like to trouble people. Then don't go into business. Go and become a civil servant.
Understand?
For you to be a business person, you must learn the art of persuasion.
So you must
how to convince.
You must be a good communicator.
Yes, you must be able to convince your customer. You must have what people call sweet mouth. Wow. If you don't have it, you must develop it.
Okay.
How to negotiate. Oh, somebody is saying something, you are selling something, they say, 5 million. No, let me pay 1.2 million. You must be able to negotiate and make it a win-win arrangement. You must be able to know that, the profit I'm putting is too much, or the profit I'm putting is too small. So all this act is that's why you see people think business is just open a shop and
most especially when someone comes for a product and you think you don't have, you should
understand.
Go for this one.
That is it. You're able to say, this one you are this one not telling this one that I don't have. I have the one that is similar, is even better. Not that I don't have. I don't have it.
Whenever they are just saying I don't have.
So you must be able to persuade. Business is not just opening a shop and be sleeping, or just open a shop and sit down. That's not business. Understand? So business require engaging a lot of persuasive efforts, negotiating, communicating with your customer. Because if you don't do that, you will lose a lot of customers. Some people will say, I saw that thing somewhere, it's 2 naira. You are selling your own 3 naira. How do you convince that person that the one of 3 naira is better than the one of 2 naira? All these things, and these are things you must learn. Understand? Another thing that you need is risk-taking ability. Risk-taking ability.
So you still have to take risk.
Yes, because business is about risk-taking. If you don't have the strength, the capacity to take risk, don't go into business. You cannot go into business and be playing safe. You can't be playing safe.
What will happen to the business?
The business will not grow. Because the business, you need to pump in money. You need to take some calculated risk.
Wow, calculated.
Yes, there are sometimes that you put in money, you will lose the money.
That doesn't mean that's
no. You have to re-strategize and continue. Some people, once they start business like this, they'll be watching the business like tortoise. They don't want any dime to leave the business. The business will not grow because business is risk-taking. You are jumping into the water that you don't know. The essence of having management skill, is for you to have ideas, minimize your risk. When you don't have enough information, definitely you take blind risk. But when you have enough information, you can take calculated risk. That doesn't mean that things cannot happen. Anything can happen.
But it won't be out of control.
Understand? So you must be ready to take risk. That is a personal quality. So people they can't joke with their money. So people cannot regrow. Even when they make profit, they can't plow back their profit to the business. They say, no, what if I put in the money again
and
everything collapse? So if you are doing that, you won't grow. So business involve taking a lot of risk. Business is so that's why it's called entrepreneur as risk takers. And if you are not taking risk, it's even risky not to take risk, because life is a risk. What is the assurance that when you sleep at night, you wake up the following day? It's a risk. What is the assurance that if you leave your house on bike to another place, you will not have accident? Life is a risk. So when you are not taking risk, it's a risk. That's why I normally say that security is a gateway to scarcity. When you are seeking too much of security, you are not ready to take risk. Definitely, you are playing with scarcity.
Life will be limited.
That is it. Your business, your life will be limited. The final one is decision making.
Decision making.
As a entrepreneur, business owner, you must be able to make a decision on your own. Some people, they can't do anything without asking people out what to do, how to do it, when to do it.
Is that not safe?
No, that is not. You can be, as a business person, you must be a good decision maker. Because there are times that there will not be time for you to consult. For instance, you see a business opportunity, you want to consult. Before you start consulting, the business is gone. So you must be able to know what is good for you and why it's good for you. I'm able to take that decision. So people they are into business, they can't take decision without consulting their mother, their father, their husband, their spouse, their friends before they can take decision. So you are not an entrepreneur. So decision making is part of what you need to start and grow any business. So if you're not ready to take a decision, if you are not in charge, then your business is going to suffer, because you'll be waiting for people to tell you what to do, to give you advice on what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And as an entrepreneur, you want to employ somebody, you have to say, which one should I employ? What do you see to this one? So you should be in charge of your business. You should be in charge of your life. So all these factors, they need to be considered before we call it personal suitability factors. What you must possess before you consider starting a business at all.
One of the major three.
That is one. Next time we'll be talking about business environment.
Yes,
though that's another factor you must consider before you go into business.
Because of our time, never forget you are still on to Business Finance with DOI. And you have been hearing from Mr. Olamide Awosule, who is the CEO, Minds Power Global Concepts. As I said earlier on, try to visit our YouTube page. Yes, just type it, Minds Power Global Concepts. There are a lot of informations. We have so many exclusive content on personal growth and success, those that are very related to starting a business. Mr. Olamide, because of our time, your buy on the show for today.
Yeah, my buy on the show, listener at home, like we've been saying, you got a lot to learn from Minds Power by following us on Facebook, subscribing to our YouTube page. You got a lot to learn: business financing, business strategy, business management, personal success, a lot to learn. Okay, so